Help! Please help my dad. They're killing him. The words ripped through the air like a gunshot. Doctors froze. Nurses turned away. And the guards? They didn't even flinch. Her voice cracked, raw, terrified, desperate, echoing through the marble walls of Harrington Memorial Hospital, a place owned by the same man who was now dying inside it, a man everyone wanted dead, and the only person who heard her was Marcus, a janitor mopping the floor. The invisible man no one even looked at twice. Marcus had been working night shifts for years, unseen, unheard, just another face under a cap, pushing a mop bucket through cold corridors. He was used to being ignored. Used to being invisible. But that night, when he looked up and saw that trembling little girl, something in his chest twisted tight. Her small hands clutched the crumpled hospital paper. Her knees shaking, tears cutting streaks down her cheeks. Please. Please help him, she sobbed. They said he's gone, but I know he's not. They're lying. Marcus looked toward the IQ doors, guarded by men in suits, whispering into radios, and he recognized one of them, Mr. Crane, a man from the Harrington board. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. Earlier that evening, billionaire Richard Harrington, tech mogul, philanthropist, and the hospital's owner, had collapsed during a private meeting with his board of directors. The official statement said stroke, but behind closed doors, the whispers told a darker story. The board stood to gain billions if Richard died. His daughter Lily, just 15, would inherit everything, but she was too young to fight them, and right now, the machines keeping Richard alive were being tampered with by the very doctors sworn to save him. Marcus wasn't supposed to be anywhere near the ICU. He was a janitor. Not a hero, but when Lily looked up at him with those shaking eyes, full of the same fear he'd once seen in his daughter before she died, he couldn't walk away. I'll help you, he whispered, but once I do this, there's no going back. Lily nodded. Trembling, her small hand clutched his, and in that moment, the invisible janitor became something else, a man on a mission. Marcus overheard every word. The paperwork's ready. Once he's declared brain dead, the company is ours, and the girl, she'll be sent abroad. She doesn't know anything. Marcus's stomach turned. He saw Richard's medical file lying open and realized the truth. The billionaire wasn't dying naturally. He was being poisoned, slowly, silently, by a drug that mimicked a stroke. He grabbed the evidence and ran. Stop them. Crane shouted. Marcus kicked open the ICU door. He yanked out the poison and started chest compressions himself. Come on, sir, breathe, he shouted. Lily cried beside him. Dad, please wake up. Doctors rushed in, not to help, but to stop him. Marcus swung his mop handle like a weapon, shattering a syringe from a doctor's hand. Alarm screamed. Security charged in, but Marcus pushed through, rowing the billionaire's bed toward the emergency exit. Snow fell outside, glowing under red hospital lights. They pushed through the chaos, cold air cutting their faces. Marcus flagged down an ambulance. Drive. He yelled. They're killing him inside. Hours later, in another hospital across town, Richard opened his eyes. He was alive, his voice weak, but his mind clear, and the first thing he saw was Marcus. Sitting quietly at the corner, still in his janitor's uniform, head bowed, hands trembling. Richard asked softly, "Who are you?" Marcus smiled faintly. "Just the janitor who heard your daughter cry." When Lily told her father everything, Richard broke down in tears. He had spent years building empires, and yet it was the man he never noticed who had saved his life. Weeks later, the board was arrested. The hospital's name was changed. Marcus, the man who mopped floors, became the head of the Harrington Foundation for Justice, with one mission: to protect the unheard and the unseen. He didn't wear suits or sit in offices. He still carried that same old mop as a reminder of where he came from and who he refused to stop being. Sometimes, it's not the powerful who change the world. It's the invisible ones, the ones who stop when others walk past, because true wealth isn't in money. It's in courage, and Marcus had more of it than anyone in that hospital ever did.